Alright, what is going on, guys? It has been a long time since I've posted. Probably at least like 8 months now. So, a lot has changed. I have graduated college. Jack is into his sophomore year of high school. I have some more free time now that I'm graduated and not much is going on for me. So, I figured I'd give you guys a little update on the car and tell you a little bit more about what I was planning on to do with the channel. Alright, so what has changed on the car? I believe since the last time you've seen it, we've gotten new wheels. Got a black set of powder coated style 32s. Very mild stretch to clear the rear. I don't think you guys know about the new suspension either. So it's now running Coney yellows with Bavarian springs. Very slightly lower than stock. In the rear, it's about, I'd say maybe a finger gap between the fender and then the front. I wish there was a little less gap. I like the raked look, but a little bit more than a finger in the front. But nevertheless, a nice little track stance. I don't think we ever posted the video, so Jack and I use Final Cut Pro to edit our videos, and for whatever reason, I had like a year-long subscription that I got through the school. I took a film class, and I got a year-long subscription to Final Cut as a result. And I guess it ran out, even though it shouldn't have. I don't really know what was going on, but we couldn't post the video that we made. Maybe I'll post it later if I can manage to rip it over to iMovie. I've learned how to edit on iMovie. I don't really like it nearly as much as Final Cut, but it'll do for the interim. So this car is actually broken into right here. So the story was, I went to the gym the night before, and when I took all my clothes out, like my work clothes that I was wearing previously, before going into the gym, I just threw them into the back of the car and went into the gym. When I went to take them out, when I got home, my wallet must have fallen out of my pocket. So, my wallet was sitting on the floor down there. And so somebody in the middle of the night, I parked the car here, somebody came in the middle of the night, punched through the window, threw a rock through the window. I don't know what they did. Broke this window here and took all the cash out of my wallet and left everything else, which was great because nobody likes going to get new IDs and licenses and all of that fun stuff. I did cancel all my cards still just to be sure, but wound up finding a parts car that was being scrapped that weekend. Found the driver's side window, rear vent window for $20. Some guy hooked me up, so and had it all back together in a day. So all in all, not too horrible an experience. I learned a lesson to make sure my car is cleaned out of any valuables in plain sight. So getting back to it, trying to think of anything else that has changed. Oh, this is a big one. So I recently moved, so back into my parents' home from college, so forgive the clutter, but we got some M3 seats, powered and heated. Got these on a score. This guy was looking to get rid of his seats because he was doing like a track build. Was going to get some, I think he said bride seats or NRG, I can't remember which. So he was giving, or not giving this away, but selling them at a really good price. Trying to think if there's anything else that's changed. Tinted side markers. I'm sure there's a couple little odds and ends I'm forgetting. We have done some maintenance on the car since I've posted up recently. We did a catch can setup on the car to delete the CCV. I like that. I want a better catch can. I got like a $40 one off Amazon while I was still in college and not making very much money, and so I want to get a better one. I I don't know that anything else has changed. At least anything significant. One second. Okay, remember 2 more things. Sorry. I was wiping down the car. Just got a bath, and so while I was thinking, I was wiping down the car. But anyway, so I made 2 other purchases related to the exterior of the car. So I bought these in a package deal with the guy. So he had a bunch of depot lights and those side markers and some other stuff. It came along with these rear tail lights. Problem with them is, let me see if I can get one out. Problem with them is, I gotta have the trunk closed for this. Let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. Okay. So, they look pretty neat, yeah? Like, definitely like the look of this, except the center markers would also need to be this tinted color. The fitment on them is okay, definitely not as good as OEM. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with these yet. Like everything else that I got, so I got the. So anyway, as I was saying, I was pretty happy with the deal that I got. I might grab some like cheap tint and just see, what are you seeing? There we go. See if I can't make that color a little bit closer. If I can, great. If not, oh well. So I did remember 2 other things that have changed along with the side markers that I got with the deal. I also got these, which I think look pretty nice. Look a little bit, you can kind of tell a little bit better in the daylight, but they do match the rest of the headlight assembly pretty well. And if you look closely, got some angel eyes, so let's see if I can't get them on for you. Now, with the addition of the junk sticker too. Shout out to Racer Miata. So, I don't know how the camera's going to pick them up. They're definitely not this bright in person as they're looking on the camera, but anyway. Okay, so last thing that has any sort of notable significance that we did was the catch can. I said earlier, don't really like that catch can. It's off of Amazon. It was only like $40. Definitely wouldn't recommend. It had high reviews, but should have known, you know, it's Amazon. So I feel like I did button up the wiring on the Angel Eyes pretty well. You can only see these 2 strips here. Other than that, it's pretty well buttoned off. Yeah. So in the next couple days, what I plan to be doing is a couple how-to videos. As you can see here, there's tape covering this. That's because I gave the car a wash and I plugged all the holes in here so water wouldn't get into the door, because I'm replacing the trim tabs on the side molding here. These 2 broke off, and the front one broke off as well, so got those coming in the mail. And I also have some engine mounts as well as a couple of other mounts to the transmission and a drive shaft pulley bell. So I plan to make a DIY video on how to kind of do a whole refresh of all the drivetrain mounts, except excluding the subframe and differential bushings. But I did notice in a couple of my last videos, the how-to videos performed much better. So my goal with the channel is to maybe start, not daily vlogging, but maybe bi-daily, maybe 3-4 times a week vlogging. I enjoy doing it. Sometimes my life doesn't allow me to have that kind of freedom to produce decent content, so I just don't bother. And then sometimes I feel like I would have a lot of cool stuff that I'd want to film, but just never do because I don't have the consistency that YouTube kind of demands. And I feel like that's the situation for a lot of people. But anyway, so what I'd like to do is make a couple how-to videos to kind of grow the channel, bring some views in, maybe grow some subscribers. And if I manage to kind of bring in a decent amount of views, I mean, my one how to install pedals video, which was, I mean, it was a pretty poor how-to. It was just kind of Jack and I messing around. I got like 10,000 views. I mean, not very positive feedback, but I wasn't really trying to make a how-to. I was just, I don't know why I named that. Actually, I think Jack was the one that named that video, but anyway. That's kind of my plan for the car for the next couple days. Do some how-to videos. Jack's going to be home here shortly. I think we're going to start on some of the how-to videos here shortly, so hope to get those posted up soon. But until then, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and hope to see you next time.